Hi, it's Dolls, Toys, and Games Gal. I wanted to make a Monster High school hallway for my daughter to play with her Monster High dolls, and in this video I'm going to show you how I did it. You may be used to me using white shelves, but I've got to tell you I'm running out of them. So for this Monster High school hallway, I'm going to use cardboard boxes. These are Amazon boxes that I then cut down the flaps of, and I'm going to put them both together kind of like this to make the hallway. So just working on one side of it for now. Just wanted to show you which flaps I cut off. So this is what you want to end up with. And then to make the floor, I picked a scrapbook paper that reminded me of a school floor, and I Mod Podged it to the bottom flap there, as you can see. For the walls, I chose two different shades of purple, this glittery one and then this darker one to go on the bottom. I then used Mod Podge glue to stick these to the walls of the cardboard. To cover up the harsh line between the two purple wallpapers, I'm going to use some Monster High tape feety. Now this half of my Monster High school hallway is complete. I wanted to add some lockers, so I bought quite a few of these Clawdeen Wolf Ghoul locker playsets. When you first remove the locker, you have to add the door hinge into the two little holes, and then you have a working door with a mirror on it, as you can see. These lockers come with a lock shaped like a skelet, which I'm going to remove so I can show you what's inside Clawdeen's locker. She has a lime green chandelier, a calendar showing the moon phases, which of course every werewolf needs. The locker comes with a very cute pair of gold shoes with spikes. Whoops, one fell. She also has a lime green book that we're going to pretend is her journal, although it does not open. Clawdeen also came with this lime green folder that I put in her bin down at the bottom of her locker. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of one of those high school folders that I used to keep my papers in. My daughter wanted a locker for Laguna, so I opened another one of these boxes and I ripped out the moon phase calendar since Laguna is not a werewolf. And we found a journal for her, a beach ball. We're going to pretend this is some suntan lotion since Laguna's skin gets very dry, especially in the sun. And here's a beachy basket with her drink, shaped like a fish, and what I think is a sandwich, although it's aqua colored for some reason. And in case she wants to eat outside with her friends, a pair of star-shaped sunglasses. Also, to decorate the inside of Laguna's locker, I'm going to cut out some of these pictures of her and Frankie and paste them where the moon phase calendar was. And I've gone ahead and loaded up Laguna's locker with her things. I put her beach ball down here in this bin. And we're going to rinse and repeat to make a locker for Frankie Stein. Cut out some pictures of her from the Monster High lookbook, glue them to the inside of yet another locker. To customize Frankie Stein's locker, I'm going to unbox this Monster High Frankie Stein locker room playset because I see a pair of athletic shoes in there, and I see two more lockers that I could potentially add to my Monster High hallway. And oh look, there's a little drink there that we can put in her locker. So here are the items we're going to put inside Frankie's locker: her pair of athletic shoes, a glove and literally an eyeball, her drink, a little handbag or clutch, and a stapler just in case she needs to put herself back together. Glove and ball go in here, and now Frankie Stein's locker is ready for her. We've got her shoes and all of her things in there. Great, all right. And I'm going to put these two lockers in the Monster High hallway and also this vending machine from the Monster High Student Lounge playset. Finally have a place to put that. Okay, I've taken both cardboard boxes and added floor and walls, and now I realized that a Monster High hallway needs classroom doors. So I'm taking the flaps of the Amazon boxes and I'm going to make these doors. First, I'm going to measure against Clawdeen's doll to make sure that the doors are plenty tall enough before I cut them down. Next, I'm going to cover the doors with this scrapbook paper that looks like wood. After gluing the paper on, I realized that because the paper wasn't long enough to cover the whole door, there's kind of a weird seam. across the top. So I'm going to take some of this electrical tape that I found in our basement, the black tape, and put it around 3 sides of the door to make it look like a lintel or a frame. Now I'm going to hot glue these 2 bronze-plated handles onto the doors. Now my classroom doors are ready to be glued onto the walls. I'm going to glue the door over this ugly seam and that glue spot so that I can hide it. There we go. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side to cover up the seam. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. I think I have room for 1 more locker right here. So I'm going to have 6 lockers, and there are 6 original ghouls, so I'm going to make lockers for each of them. So let's open up another box. My daughter wants this locker to be Cleo's, this one to be Draculaura's, and this one to be Ghoulia's. So here we go. Here are some things that Cleo might put in her locker: a pair of gold shoes, her purse. I think this came with the dead tired Cleo, and this looks like some kind of an amulet maybe? Cleo needs amulets with her at school. She needs some pictures of her and also her and Ghoulia. And we've gone ahead and situated her locker for her, so she's all set. So Draculaura's locker has a vampire sticker. She also has a couple of pictures of herself and Venus, a purse, a #1 sign for Monster High, a pair of shoes, a pair of sunglasses, and a sack lunch. Okay, let's check out the locker we created for Ghoulia. We put a Monster High bling sticker, her purse. Behind her purse, we put pictures of her with Cleo and with Frankie. Then on the other side of her locker, we put a pair of sunglasses, her Deadfast figurine, and her favorite Deadfast comic, because she's probably a member of the comics club. On the back of the box of the Student Disembody Council are all these great election posters, so I cut them out and I hot glued them to the walls so that it looks like it's student election time. I think it looks great. Next, I wanted to make a speaker for the Monster High hallway, so I took this foamy brush, and I have no idea what this is. I literally found it in the house, and I thought, oh, if I shove the foam through the hole and hot glue it, I can have myself a speaker that Headmistress Bloodgood can use to make announcements. Now we just need some finishing touches. A Monster High sign, a sign-up list on the classroom door, and I also had fun putting each original ghoul's Monster High symbol on her locker because we were getting confused as to whose was whose. And finally, I just decided to draw a spider web in the corner. Okay, and we're all done. If you like this video, please like it and consider subscribing to my channel, and make sure that you click on the little bell so that you never miss a new video. And now I'd like to give a shout out to Jennifer Breeze. Thanks everyone for watching my videos. See you next time.